Okay. Now for one more check. Okay. Now I can do what I want until he shows up. Come on! Thank you. Frick. For Backlash, triple threat for the World Heavyweight Championship. Hulk Hogan, Braun Strowman, and what's his face? Braun Strowman. Oh, Braun Breaker. We have a bunch of Brawns in the WWE. We got Braun Breaker. We got frickin' got Braun Breaker. We got Braun Strowman, and we got Bronson Reed. Hey, I'm going to keep the stream up while I close my eyes. Not really feeling too well today. Just wanted to let you know that I did show up. Okay. That's all right. Got a special guest that's going to appear today. By special guest, I mean someone who hasn't been here in a long minute. We're getting Damon coming to the stream today, and hopefully Kaz. Yeah, no problem, dude. It's just good to have people, especially you, in the stream. But yeah, definitely close your eyes and settle if you're not feeling good. I mean, I bossed through wisdom teeth and everything, but like, yeah, that's because like the only time I really feel bad is if like I'm really in that much excruciating pain, or whenever I had the flu or whatever. But I've taken off of work, but YouTube's like something that like I don't want to take off whatsoever. Unless I'm absolutely like, yeah, I have to. So yeah, we're going to be waiting for hopefully Kaz to show up, and then my brother's going to be here shortly because yesterday was his birthday. You know, you say that, Michael, but you don't know that. Hoisted up. Power slam. Are we about to see it? We're about to see a new champion crown. And down with the suplex. Triple threats are always an interesting situation.
They're a lot more than just interesting, Cole. There's no disqualification. You don't have to be pinned to lose, and you're in 2 crosshairs. This is a downright dangerous situation to be in. And this is just a vulgar display of ruthlessness.
It's not like it's a steel freaking cage match.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
You gotta be motherfucking kidding me.
I have no words. Not even a 2 count. And Breaker having a record with the fact that his best seemingly wasn't good enough. Oh my God. Connects. Saw it coming. Unloads with the boot.
Oh man.
Got him on that turnbuckle. He finds a counter.
Hulk Hogan, you just messed up my spear. Oh, frick! Get off him! Braun Breaker is a double champion once again. That's the second time. First, I made him win the U.S. and Intercontinental Championships. Now I've made him win the Intercontinental and World Heavyweight Championships. Let's see if it lasts for more than a reign. And then Roman. I'm thinking next week for my streams, like how I did with Walking Dead Destinies. I know I've already showed gameplay of me playing other games, especially WWE, but the main thing is that whenever I did, what was it? Walking Dead Destinies, I showed the gameplay of it, and we did all what ifs, and we had a whole thing going. What I think I should do is, even though I have what ifs already saved from the game, is that I actually play Survival Instinct in my streams, like how I did with Outlast and Walking Dead Destinies. I know WWE is kind of like a free reign thing, but I think I should definitely do that starting next week. Roman and Bray Wyatt at Backlash for the undisputed title. Woo! 1, 2.
Just barely able to kick out. I thought the champ had it in the bag. This is how much the championship. Devastating maneuver by the champion.
Superman punch.
Consider your title dreams dashed after that. 2,
3.
He did it. Roman Reigns holds on to the title.
What the frick?
Look at this. What's the motivation behind this gonna be?
Hulk Hogan mad after losing the frickin' World Heavyweight Championship. Now we're going to have a feud between Roman and Hulk Hogan.
Hoist it up. Oh my goodness.
Not bad. Now we are going to Money in the Bank. First, the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. I guess I'll play as Chelsea Green. Tiffany's still champion. Tatum Paxley. I is a champion. Julia. Trish. Becky Lynch. Bianca. Maurice. Natalia. All right, let's freaking do this thing. Money in the Bank ladder match for the women is Chelsea, Tatum, Julia, Trish, Becky, Bianca, Maurice, and Natalia.
Inside the briefcase is a contract that the winner of the match can cash in at any time over the next year against the champion of their respective brand. Superstars know that in that briefcase is the opportunity to change the trajectory.
Wait. What's... I'm gonna full screen this, or not full screen. I want to see what Chelsea Green's moves are. That's it?
Of their career. They want that more than anything in the world. To come back with the briefcase to beat the champ.
Come on. You're really going to try a move from there. And that's what makes you stupid. Oh. Yeah. More like Feliz Navidad. And you're dead. Okay, Joe. Oh.
This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone. She's going These superstars are inflicting on one another. Can she end it here?
Come here. We're going to play a little game. It's called Die.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to. Chelsea Green to close this one down. Chelsea one step ahead.
No, come here. Oh, that's the game that we're going to play over here. Oh, that's the game that we're going to play over here, huh? Oh, she counters it. Anything else obvious you want to point out, Bilge Brain? Did this dude just say chick kick? Well, if that isn't one of the weirdest freaking names for a move. Why would you just stampede walk through the ladder? You could have climbed up the freaking thing, but now, oh, now you do. So that was just for being stupid. Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. Here, we're going to play a little game. It's called Die. Okay, Bianca, I get we're both wearing red, but that doesn't mean you need to freaking attack me. Now give me that ladder. Ow! Ow! Chelsea is the first one to touch the contract, but couldn't get it. All right, Julia, you don't have to be a freaking pleb, okay? Ow! That's a freaking hammer. Bianca, why you gotta do that? Seriously. Why you gotta be that girl? Yeah, I think next week I'm going to start playing Survival Instinct like I did with Walking Dead Destinies and Outlast. I definitely think that WWE is like a free roam game, pretty much. Free roam games, I'm not really going to like show too much or do too much. But I came up with plenty of stuff for Walking Dead Destinies for the channel and to make Destinies better. So yeah, what I think I'm going to do is, even though I have all the what ifs planned for Survival Instinct, who knows? We could come up with some more. And I think it would just be awesome for you guys to see me play it. Hopefully I don't forget to charge my phone before next stream next week. That's the only reason now why I'm recording this way. Then again, on Restream, I kind of did it that way anyway. But yeah, I just figured I'd let you guys know about that. Now give me that ladder.
Dangerous intentions in her mind right now. To the gut, not so fast.
Give me that stick. Ow. Come here. Give me. Bruh. Ain't none of y'all going for that contract, but the second I go for it, it's like, nope. A trip to the penalty button? What? I'm sorry, huh? I don't speak German. Yo, come here. Now Bianca's the next one to go for the contract. Oh, she's getting it. She's getting it. Julia knocks her down. At least someone finally went for the dang contract. Dang, if this was WWE 2K16, somebody is easy to get the contract before me. But when you have a newer WWE game, especially 20-5, then it's like, you don't know. You don't know. So far, I think, since I've only gone through 2 years, story-wise, I've won the Money in the Bank already twice for the men and women, I believe. Maybe lost one of them. So, I don't know. I might have won. I think I won. But yeah, it's just debatable. Man, it'll slam on the hockey stick. Right into the freaking ladder. God. All right, who's going for the freaking contract? Oh, Becky's going for the contract. Finally. It's like, bro, I'm glad I'm not the only one going for it. Oh, is Becky going to become Miss Money? I believe Becky's who I played as last. Oh, Chelsea Green stops her. Hashtag Chelsea Green is me. I'm prettier. Give me that contract. Oh, freaking come on.
she does. Sharpshooter apply. She tries. And the agony has no reason to end. We see her tapping out in pain. Moment could be at hand. She's ready to attack. She's launched out of the ring.
Yeah, for like the 55th freaking time.
Once again, it's her torso area taking the punishment. Launched right.
How many times are you going to launch me out of the mother freaking ring?
She is slow to get out, and she won't be able to evade what's coming.
Right into the mother freaking ladder.
Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Come on. Do any of y'all want some? Come get some. Oh.
Big plans for that last year. Yeah, HIATUS plans. I'm sure. Just come on, rush.
Let go of me. Banana slam. What do you mean, Becky? She's leaving the dang ring for the ladder, even though there's a ladder in the ring, and now Bianca's going for the contract. Is Bianca seriously going to become Miss Money in the Bank? Why aren't any of you Nimrods stopping her? Okay, Bianca wins. Bianca is Miss Money in the Bank. She is very bloody.
The ultimate reward is worth all the risks. It really was an incredible battle.
Yeah, I... Now for the men. Sure. For the men's Money in the Bank, we got Obafemi, Gunther, Jay, Joe Gacy, Penta, Cody, Solo Sikoa, and Sami Zayn. Right into the ladder. Sammy's going for the contract. Sammy and Penta just both teamed up. Penta was going for the contract and he was stopped. Oh. You want to play?
Trying to string together.
Is that Sammy with the freaking contract again? Samoan Spike.
Absolutely crazy right now. They know this could be it. Is this it? Here we go. This is where standing nerves are a necessity. Be started. And Zane's clearly looking for a fight here. And he steals the steps. We're taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back to back to do it to end. Will take advantage. Starting to climb the ladder. What could he be thinking?
Cody was going for the contract. Oh, come on.
Transition, and he breaks his submission, keeping this match alive. He's starting to look bad. Well, this is a bad situation. It's difficult to spot the lineup. Just beat up and planted it. Winding out. That's one piece of cover before.
Yeah.
Listen to him. Isn't enough to overcome Gunther. He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
Dang.
So tremendous now. Climbing up that ladder. Just get it out. The easy part of the job.
Penta was going for the title again, or the contract, I mean. What the? That was an Uso splash, you idiot. Wow. Now give me that ladder. Hope that hurt. Are you mocking me right now? Thanks, Cody. Oh.
Just like that. Set in the ring. Solo making it loud and clear. Gunter dropped down with the powerbomb. Bad spot for Gacy. He gets set straight down to the floor. Over, high risk. From the top.
Take it!
To get caught off of this crowd's incredible
Take that! Take that!
These crits, you kind of can't walk down the stairs because he's on crutches.
Take them, get them out of danger.
I mean, if he is really committed, he could, but he might be stuck in the living room. I'll leave it to you.
He finds a counter for Rhodes.
So I guess Damon will not be joining us, unfortunately. He is on crutches.
Oh, no, work out. Here we go. That's got changing the thing.
Ow! So I guess I'm gonna pause this. First of all, I need to get something to eat. So I'm not leaving, but I am gonna change some settings on here. I'm gonna have to change the name of the stream because unfortunately, Damon will not be joining us. What? Oh snap. And Oba gets the contract.
Here's your winner. What an incredible achievement. Here is our new money.
What title should he go for? Intercontinental Championship. Or the United States, I meant. Now I gotta do moveset. And I need to get something to frickin' eat because I will not literally and figuratively be able to stomach through this stream if I don't get to eat something. And whoever is in the stream, by the way, I apologize for the stream basically lying to you and me lying to you about special guest. My brother is here and he was going to join the stream, but unfortunately he is on crutches and circumstances just... He's here, but he unfortunately won't be joining the stream. So you just got me. All right. Tag team. No, I don't want the freaking entrance on. Why did I put Cody Rhodes in the freaking... It's a good thing he didn't win. I forgot he was a champion. All right, Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles as what's it? Tag team champions will face JD McDonough and Finn Balor of the Judgment Day for the World Tag Team Championships.
team fame on the line as the World Tag Team titles are up for grabs in this tag team match with Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles.
1, 2, 3, Crossroads. Of course you had to. Yeah, get the frick over here. That's right. Yeah, you missed, JD. Tag. So I just finished Backlash today, and I'm on Money in the Bank. Bianca Belair and what's it? Well, what's his name? I just literally forgot. Obafemi and Bianca Belair are the Money in the Bank winners, and now I'm on to the title matches. Was that a pile driver? I do not remember giving AJ Styles a pile driver. Pop-up Styles Clash. 1, 2, 3. Styles and Cody retain. Oh, I forgot about the women's tag team first. Actually, it's AJ Styles, to be specific. But you know what, announcer guy? You go ahead and announce them however the frick you want, man. Now I have to do the women. Today's been an day. But after I get my Henry Danger What If currently that I'm working on done, then I'll be showing you guys the last 6 stories of the Negan Hughes Jason Voorhees list. And then I'll be showing off the next 2 lists. Since I'm starting daily uploads at the beginning of the year instead of the middle of it, that means that this year I'll be getting a lot more done. That's the overall plan, is to get a lot more done. All right, for the women's tag team titles, it will be Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez against Lita and Julia.
Long demanded by the WWE Universe and the competitors in the women's division. Women's tag team titles are indeed here, and tonight they're on the line. We've seen alliances in the women's division forming for years, and it's culminating. The champion has established for dominance. Champ close to empty.
1, 2.
No, she kicks out. She kicks out. And
Yeah, I know she kicked out.
look at the disbelief on the face of the champion. They both know what's at stake. Neither competitor is going to lose easy here. I don't know if kicking out was long.
Ow. You're lucky that I don't have those kind of unmentionables. Otherwise, I'd be really angry right now.
And gets tossed back into the mat. The champ with the cover.
Cover. You gotta be motherfucking kidding me right now, man.
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
Would you? I don't know how I flung all the way over there. No! You get over here. Come on. Come here. We're gonna play a little game. It's called Die!
Consider the championship retained.
Pen! 1, 2. Oh my God. You know what? You know, come here. No, ref, come here. No, ref, stop running. God. There. No, I'm getting a weapon because screw this referee. Go for the pin. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Now you're actually doing your motherfucking job.
Making their case for one of the best teams around with that win.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. One of the best teams around. It's not that funny. But it is. No, they're not. Who's next? Oh. Casket match. Money in the Bank. Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. Undertaker. Hello. There we go. And Shawn Michaels. I don't think anybody else has joined yet. It's more or less been a quiet stream. Like I said, I'm going to have to apologize to people and rename the stream because unfortunately my brother can't join. He's here, but he can't join. He's got crutches. I know it's been over half a year and it might be disappointing to those who like him on the streams, but sometimes you can't do it. No, I did not want the freaking entrance on. How many times do I have to freaking turn off the stupid entrance? It's like, oh, I want to listen to the entrance. Oh, they're bringing out the casket. I was wondering what that extra thing was. All right, Undertaker has beaten Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest, and now Shawn Michaels. Let's see if he can beat him in a casket match. You don't want to do this. No, you don't. Come here. Tombstone pile driver. Here, let's play a little game. It's called Get in the Freaking Casket.
The end is near. Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
I hate button mashing, especially whenever the CPU or other player is mashing so much that it's at a standstill. Oh my God, then my fingers just start hurting. And that's almost the point of the game, is to button mash so much. You are working your fingers to death. When you're working your fingers to death and button mash that badly, that's how you know the game wants you to do that. Come here. Oh, what? How did I drop the shovel before he attacked me? And how did he perfectly throw me into that casket? Yeah, that's what I thought. Now come here. We're going to play a little game. It's called Eat the Stairs. Come here. Now come here. Now come here. No, you don't want to do this. Ow! Don't tell me what I know. Oh, he just missed me with that sweet chin music. I bet that sucked. Of course you are. What is that? Oh, it's Janice. No, you don't. Oh, frick. Another tombstone pile driver. You want to play with sharp weapons? I can do that. I can play with sharp weapons. Here. You know, looked like he was going for a spear. You missed me. Oh, frick. Now get up. What's up? I was just saying that you wouldn't be able to make the stream. I was worried because I'd have to rename the stream and everything. I'm just playing WWE more or less and just chillaxing. Can honestly get a lot of things out of the way of talking to you about before I go upstairs. But it's still going to be 2 hours or whatever. That's okay. It was unexpected, but yeah, that's fine. Don't want you to freaking trip coming down the stairs. No, I did not want him to freaking go in the thingamajig. Why? No. Yeah, fine. See, that is not what I wanted to do. You know, come here. Oh. Now let go. He's going to pick up the dang shovel, isn't he? Yeah, it's been half a year. I haven't seen you since we went 4th of July or whatever. So, how you been? Besides getting hurt. That was in the motherfucking casket. That is B freaking S. That was in the casket, and you know it. You know, come here. Oh, but you're gonna perfectly throw me in the casket. That makes sense. Sometimes I hate button mashing. Wow! You think? Oh! Yeah, come here. I'm pretty sure a building is not... I'm pretty sure 2 guys are weaker than a building. I mean, unless you're superhuman. In which case, that's a different story. So I'll have a thing or two for you whenever I come up. Also, a lot has changed. I got blue hair. What else? I reached 1,700 subs. TF got 10,000 more views total for his channel than me. And he is this close to surpassing me subscriber-wise. Kaz is currently looking for a job, and he is uploading more frequently on his YouTube channel. Beginning of this year, we are getting a lot of Dragon Ball, supposedly. Did I talk to you about the Omni games? Or whenever I saw you, did I even say anything about that? I don't even think I had it planned yet. Oh, are you actually going for a Sweet Chin Music? I mean, you landed a few. Yeah, I shouldn't have encouraged him. Well, now they're both down. Everybody knows about casket matches. Why do you feel the need to clarify that? Is it for the slow people? Close the freaking casket! Why did I give him an idea? See, I shouldn't have given him the idea. Also, that match was freaking bloody. My God, his face. You know, if the guys weren't limited to normal 1v1s, we would have gotten a cash in by this point. Because that match was freaking brutal. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna be taking Lay or whatever to go see it whenever it comes out in theaters. And whether it be you or Kaz or possibly the both of you, try and see the weekend of February 27th, because the 27th, I believe, is a Friday, and I'm taking off for the entire weekend and Friday. So try and see if you're available then, or make yourself available possibly, so I can take you guys to go ahead and see the movie. Because I haven't been to the theater in 6 years since the live action Lion King. I was going to go for the Mario movie, but unfortunately I wasn't able to. And then not even a week later, it was out on DVD. It was literally at the dollar store because of how freaking good it did. So yeah, definitely try and see, because not only do I want to do that, but it's also the release of my Omni games. There is a lot to talk about whenever it comes to the Omni games. Basically, it's my own interpretation of Squid Games, except all of the characters are different, and there's a lot it's basically an entire fan-made version of Squid Games. And if you can see it here, no, it's way too bright. Try and back it up. No, I hate my phone. Okay, there we go. It's kind of more clear there. Omni, the channel mascot, is the boss for the Omni games. And yeah, they're freaking massive. I'm putting in all 3 seasons of Squid Game into the Omni games. And as for the order of the games, that's a surprise. I'm not doing a riot or a vote, because I'm just doing the games. Like, that's completely it. Well, all you need to know, sorry if you can't say that far. All you need to know is that Omni, the channel mascot, is the boss. And that was the picture. Him next to 2 guards. The prize is 500 billion, because I feel like if I put it in the trillions, that's way too much. Way too much. I feel that 500 billion is the best thing to go for. All of the people, this is Rick right here. I made all of the Omni games with AI, like ChatGPT. That's how I made all my guys, the contestants. And number 1 was Rick Grimes. And basically, I just stick a bunch of people. I didn't put people like Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, any vampires, zombies, none of it. I basically put people who could get shot and die. So even if I put superhumans in there, like Hawkeye, Steve Rogers, and Tony Stark, they can die. Just, they can't have their powers. So I didn't give anybody any powers at all besides who they are, you know? And I made the guards a dark green Omniverse-like color with plasma magnums as their weapon. As for red light, green light, I made Annabelle the doll. Like the doll in red light, green light, I made Annabelle replace that doll. Because, come on, like, it's perfect. As for the roster, I would recommend you watch Nick's Omni Game roster. I made that video at the start of the year. I could literally tell you all the names, but I feel that number one, it would bore you less to watch the video than it would bore you hear me saying it like this. So, yeah. And dependent on whether or not you want spoilers or are going to watch the roster or the Omni games when they come, I could tell you who is the first eliminated and who is the winner. But number one, you'd have to keep it a secret from the audience. And number two, I don't know if you want to watch it or you want spoiled. So I'll leave those two up to you. Cookie Monster is in the games. And yes, I put Cookie Monster in the Omni games. And believe it or not, he gets past red light, green light. But when we get the cookie game where you got to carve out the shape and everything, come on. Cookie Monster dies. Because it's freaking cookies. So that's not much of a spoiler because let's be honest, that's just a dead giveaway. Like, that's so obvious that it's not even a spoiler. How did he make it past red light? Well, because Cookie Monster is fast, and I feel that his urge to even compete in the games to get cookies, which would be his main reason, because everyone was pulled into the games not only because of Omni, but because they want their own separate rewards with the 500 billion. So Cookie Monster would be able to get through knowing that, but by the time you get to the cookie game, he can't control his urges. We've seen in Sesame Street numerous amounts of times where Cookie Monster could have controlled his urges and he didn't. So come on, I kind of had to kill him there. If I made Cookie Monster survive the cookie game, that would kind of like be like, no. People would not be digging that. I also put Omni in a hoodie to make him more ambiguous to the people when he actually starts showing himself. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Do you feel like you're going to end up watching the Omni games or like the roster video or anything? If you're not, that's fine. But I could just tell you right now who wins and who's the first eliminated. If you don't want to, that's fine. But like I said, you'd have to keep it a secret from the audience because I know one or two or maybe like some are here right now. So it's like an eh. Okay, so you said maybe. I'll just leave it up to you, and I'll leave you to like the roster video, because, yeah. And then besides that, I made an Instagram, Reddit, TikTok, DeviantArt, Pinterest, Patreon, all just solely to promote the channel. Nothing more. I also did my last Cars What If, which is what if we got to meet Harv, Lightning McQueen's agent. And no, this is still too bright, and I don't know why. Basically, all you need to know is that I gave him a design with AI. Like I said, I've actually been using AI ever since I started the Omni games, basically. Kind of before that, but not as much. The Omni games almost required me to use AI because if I did it my way, where all of them were edited with the Squid Game tracksuits and electric collars and everything like that, it wouldn't have taken me half a year to complete it. It would have taken me almost a full year, because that it's way too much work. And the reason that I'm waiting till February 27th to release the games is because that's when Scream 7 comes out. And I feel that that is the perfect opportunity to release the games. I was going to wait until summer, but that's because I thought it would take longer. But I started the roster sometime after my birthday. And then I started getting the roster. I created it on a Google Doc, and then I AI'd it on ChatGPT, all of the guys, and then I had to create the roster video. And let me tell you, you were right about editing being a royal pain, but it took me until doing the roster video to actually discover that, because I had to go through 456 pictures, shorten them, audio record over them, and freaking combine them. And let me tell you, on a slow laptop, thank God Dad gave me his freaking fast laptop. Oh my God, it was a royal freaking pain. And that is the first time in my life that editing has sucked that much. I started Henry Danger what ifs, and I'm on the last Cars what if, so those are done. What else? I did What If Sentinel Prime was in Transformers Prime. And I've been adding more Scream 7 to my projects since we're getting close. Also, since it's been over half a year, Lay told me that you liked The Walking Dead and said that we have talked about it, but I do not remember the last time that I knew that you liked The Walking Dead. I knew we both like Dragon Ball, Transformers, other kid shows we used to watch, but like, I do not for the life of me remember us talking about The Walking Dead. I know Kaz has. Again, it's been a quite a minute, so my memory is probably hazy on that. The only things I have left to watch for my channel and just in general are the last few Conjurings, because I'm watching Annabelle and the Conjuring. I'm skipping The Nun and The Curse of La Llorona, and I'm just doing Annabelle and the Conjuring, because those strictly tie to a story and actually make sense, you know? So I watched all three of the Annabelles and Conjuring 1, but I still got to watch Conjuring 2 and then the last two Conjurings. And they're making a prequel one for 2027. So Conjuring ain't over yet. But yeah, after that, I got Vampire Diaries and then Attack on Titan in the very like future, because I promise I'm gonna check that out, but I'm either just gonna do research on it or I'm gonna have to wait until I can actually check it out in the future. But anyway, besides Annabelle and the Conjuring and Vampire Diaries and Attack on Titan in the very future, I have nothing left to watch besides solo movies I can find on a platform or new stuff that comes out. And then after that, I have books and games. And then when that's done, I got nothing left to talk about. And I almost have 2,000 ideas. I had to get rid of a lot last year because I realized that a vast majority of them were too silly and just did not make sense to make a what if. Sometimes I just went on that just on a whim. But yeah, I almost have nothing left to talk about. And when the MCU, Doomsday, and Secret Wars are done and they reset the MCU, I'm done watching the MCU because I feel that that's a good ending. Because unlike the DCU, the MCU has been around and told a story for 20 years plus years since the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films, since they're canon to the MCU. So unlike the DCU, where James Gunn never gave the DCU a freaking chance and just rebooted it on a whim, screwed over Henry Cavill and made The Rock tap out and quit, wrestling term, that just tells me that the MCU has actually given a 20-year-long plus story where the DCU has just been screwed over. So when Doomsday and Secret Wars are done, then I'm just going to be done with the MCU because I feel like that's a good ending. Whatever they do in the future, if they resurface to old MCU and they're not fully rebooting it, then I will still follow along. But I feel that it's best left that I just stop watching it if they really are resetting it. Because I feel like Secret Wars is going to like be the end game that we didn't get. Because everyone thought that Endgame was the end. Like that was it. But we were very surprised that that we're still going on. Oh, so they are. So yeah, I'm probably just going to be done watching the MCU after that. You know what the funny thing is? Every time they make an end game for something, they've done it with WWE and they've done it with freaking the MCU, and they've made other end games before, and creators have done end games, but then the story just continues on. And it's like, you would think that Endgame is like the end, like that's it. But I think it's just a term to show like it's the end of what's going on currently and not the end of everything. So that's just my opinion. So yeah, I forgot one more thing. I started for my birthday daily uploads. So I'm no longer doing the Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing. I am doing it every single day. And then Saturday streams, Sundays have always been off. So they're going to continue to be off. And since I started daily uploads last year in the middle of the year, and now I'm starting at the beginning with daily, that means a very significant thing. That means I can pump out stories even faster than I could last year and all my other years because it's daily uploads. And I can actually do that because I freaking work ahead. Granted, some shifts that I have at work are going to kind of pull that back and put me in situations, especially if I do really want to move, which is also a very ongoing plan and it's actually working. Side note. But yeah, that means that I'm going to be able to pump out stories even faster, which is very significant. Those extra 2 days mean a lot, especially because even though I have over 1,800 ideas and I'm going to be saving more, obviously, not every one of those are going to be stories. Some could be one part, some could be 2 parts, 3 parts. They're not like full stories, you know? So it just depends. If it calls to be a story, then I have to make it a story. And then I said to Kaz that we're going to start streaming on our combined channel, the Omniversal Duo, which we changed the name of that also. It used to be the Epic Duo, then it was the Dynamic, and then it was like the Red and Black Clan, and now it's the Omniversal Duo. We have had so many rebrands and resurfaces to the channel. I'm surprised that is the only other channel active and alive besides this one. Because when I started this one and it started making and doing a lot better than 10 plus YouTube channels combined, including our combined one, I just got rid of them all. Plus copyright was a huge thing. And my first ever channel, which was my name, that was a school account channel. That brings me back. Me and Tristan did a few things on there. But yeah. And I said to Kaz, we're going to start streaming on our combined channel and try to make that actually just as big as Kaz's. And he's uploading a lot more on his. So that brings me to you. I saw that you're doing gaming stuff now. I didn't know if you stopped doing like everything at once like I used to on my first channel, which actually makes us a lot more like on YouTube than I thought. But I was just wondering, are you just solely doing gaming now? That's fair. Okay, so for the United States Championship. So I actually started playing WWE a lot more frequently after July and August and such. Mainly during August, I started picking up on it more. And a game I got, WWE 2K16 and Raw versus SmackDown, I started playing them. And I was just getting more and more and more into it. And I have over 4,000 videos saved on YouTube. And I got a bunch of new merch and everything like that. And also, something I want to mention, talking about Dr. Doom. For Christmas, I asked for a great deal of Dr. Doom stuff. I got a shirt, got a Funko Pop. I have a figure that I've had for a couple years now. And Tanya got me this backstory book for Dr. Doom. So, yeah. The next 3 years are going to be heavy on Dr. Doom. And you will not believe this, but whenever we had the Dr. Doom event in Fortnite, and I asked everybody to give me like a huge ton of Dr. Doom ideas, whenever Doomsday was confirmed and Robert Downey announced it and everything, whenever all that was said, I asked everybody for Dr. Doom ideas. I got hundreds of freaking ideas. I'm telling you, people overboarded me with Dr. Doom. So, like, we're not going to get a huge margin this year, but we are going to get Dr. Doom ideas this year for the channel. But next year, oh boy, we're going to be getting a lot. We are going to get quite a few this year, but I'm saying like for the next 3+ even years, maybe even more, like even after Secret Wars and everything, we're going to be getting a lot of Dr. Doom what ifs, because that's how many freaking Doom what ifs that everybody recommended to me. And it's like, we're going to go wild on Doom here for the next 3 years plus, which is absolutely not a bad thing, because honestly, Dr. Doom's one of my favorite freaking characters. And Robert Downey playing him, that's perfect. That is the perfect way to end the MCU. Have someone who has never played, like, have someone canonize Dr. Doom for one thing, and have someone who's already played an Iron Person before. The thing that annoys me of how they canonized, I don't have any problem with how the MCU has operated, except for one thing. They have made way too many adaptations for the Fantastic Four. Deadpool and Wolverine has shown it. Multiverse of Madness shown it. And we had a movie or two canonizing them actually into the MCU. We've had so many freaking Fantastic Four that it's like, I don't even know who, like, which adaptations of them are canon anymore. That is legit the only problem I have with any of the MCU, like any. And that's, we're talking about 20 plus years of content. So for me to only have one problem, that's saying something. And what would those be? I have many problems. That's funny. Oh my God. I'd love to hear some of them, like, for real though. Too many. Dang. This is a discussion we could have. All right. Who is Lyra challenging for the United States Championship? No, not Asuka. I really think that Asuka should just stop. But she hasn't challenged Lyra yet for the title. So it's like, I don't really have a choice here. Poor Lyra. I made her and Asuka fight all through my story of last year in my WWE. Because for Christmas, Dad got me 2K25. So way bigger roster and freaking way bigger of a game. That's how you spell Hawkeye. Sorry, I had to correct it. Oh, come on! Don't care. Why do you not like Hawkeye? Is it because they nerfed him?
Now starts to fight out with some punches to the gut.
Oh no, you ain't tapping me out this time. I don't care. What the? Oh, come on.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time.
Release me. Oh, yeah, that didn't feel good. How are you? You know what? I don't even care if you tap me out right here. How do you expect me to lose by tapping me out on the ground? Hey, genius, go for the frick. Oh. Now give me this. I don't care about your water bottle. Did I ask? Wow, you're a poet and you didn't even know it. Oh no.
Critical point in this match. She's also in a lot of pain. Trying to fight out of it with everything she's got. Oh, look at this.
I hate button mashing. I hate button mashing.
And outside she goes. What's her plan here? And now headed to the outside. Just like that. She turned it around. And back to the ring she goes.
Yeah, that's right. You better get back in the motherfucking ring. What you gonna do? Huh?
She's choosing to leave the ring now. Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already. Frustration and rage and then some. This is about putting the competition out of action. I can't watch this anymore. Just someone make it stop. Coming back with it from the top.
Ow! Ah!
From the title.
No, 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 no.
No, she kicks out. She just won't stay down. Oh, man.
Come on. And a Nightwing. 1, 2. Oh, you must be joking.
To get everything you got. I don't know how much you can have left after that, but you've got to be impressed. Can't put this one away even after that.
If there's one thing I know about Asuka, is that she almost always kicks out. No, you don't. Oh, frick.
This has been a colossal battle at this point. No superstar showing signs of backing down. Where's it take
I hope that hurt. Come on. 1, 2. See? That's exactly what I mean. Pretty much always kicks out. My game plan is to not freaking tap out because I made it happen. Here's the thing. They gave Asuka, and Asuka in general, besides the Mist, always goes for a tap out maneuver, specifically named the Asuka lock. So, in a video game, it is almost impossible to not be put in the position to get tapped out. Which is like, okay, but at some point it's way too repetitive. So you almost got to find a way to X her out of the equation entirely. Now give me this. Shut up, phone. Now come here. Come on. Now. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Whoa, crap. Lyra and Natalia already fought, but I guess we're running it back. What are you doing? Um, I think Hawkeye is all right. I personally don't see him doing anything other than he changed his thing to Ronin in Endgame, which I thought was cool, him being an assassin. And then his bows, especially the different types, like explosive, grapplers, normal bows. But I don't like how they nerfed him, like heading up to Infinity War and then past that. When am I going to be up? An hour. Still got an hour left to the stream. And then I got to be asleep in another 3 hours for work. Because I had a 6:30 to 2:30 today. Then I have a 6:30 to 2 tomorrow. So half-hour difference. And then I don't work on Monday until 12. So I can stay up for a good long time tomorrow. Just not tonight. How's he worse than Widow?
This is going to be good, guys. The Women's Intercontinental Championship is on the line.
Jade Cargill versus Maurice for the Intercontinental title.
Powerhouse Cargill standing over a fallen opponent. Applies the double chicken wing. This is the beginning of the end.
Jaden!
Perfect execution by the champion. Right into the pin. 2 count. Oh, not yet. They just turned that shoulder up. It was almost just lights out on their championship dreams. Let's see if that kick out was a spark or into the challenger's last gasp. A big opportunity. Maurice with a French kiss. The challenger might have what it takes to win this. She's got to feel her opponent staring daggers at her here.
Yeah, just go for the same move, why don't you?
Kiss. Oh, we head toward the title change. Shoulders down. She's still alive. What a display of stamina. The champ showing they're truly worthy of this title. But things might only get Maurice. Oh, the French kiss. I've seen that move before. We might be moments away from crowning a new champ. Title change. We have a title change. Here is your winner, and the new WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Maurice.
Yeah, whatever.
Won herself the title.
How's he worse than Widow? Well, Legolas is like that from Lord of the Rings too. I think they do that with all Arrow guys. It's just movie and show logic. Becky Lynch and Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship. At Money in the Bank. Like I said, he's not the only Arrow guy that's had that. Legolas from Lord of the Rings, they've done that with him too. Super kick and messed up the prettiest moonsault. Black Widow. That gun's better.
Just take it into the corner. Needs to get out.
Oh.
Every piece of offense. What a display.
Manhandle slam! Kick out at 1.
Can't believe it. You gotta be kidding me.
What the? Oh, BS! I barely ever make anybody tap out to the Black Widow, and the second I'm about to, it's like, nope. Check out at 1. Oh, that's the game that we're going to play over here. Becky Lynch might be Tiffany Stratton's like toughest opponent besides Charlotte Flair. And you're an idiot for doing that. Alabama. Now come here. Yeah, screw it. I'll just go for the pin. 2, 3. Thought I'd need one more move, but okay. I'd be better just tapping her out, but okay. So Rhea Ripley's done with the Women's World Championship. It's going to be Zelina Vega and Nia Jax for the Women's World Championship at Money in the Bank.
Championship on the line here in this matchup. Whoever wins this one, no doubt, we're looking at the unequivocal top dog of the women's division. Without a doubt, Corey, the top prize in the division up for grabs. Now propped up in the corner.
Countering! 1, 2.
This is complete insanity. Still holding on to the top.
Come on. Let's try again. 1, 2. Come on. Come on. Get up.
Confidence must be waning as she hits the opposition hard, but still can't get the fall.
Come on. Oh, come on. That I seriously had that.
The champ with the cover.
Why would you go for a cover like that? You really expect me not to kick out? Like, come on. You pushed me off the rope. I seriously doubt that is going to hurt me. I bet you she's going to go for the pin again. Oh, she actually is a smart person for once. I say that and she goes to powerbomb me. Yep. Mother effer. Let's be honest. She beat Rhea Ripley. I'm okay with her beating Zelina Vega. I just don't want to play as Nia Jax. Nobody cares. Ain't nobody give a dang about Nia Jax. Okay. Last man standing match. Even though we have a new champion for the United States title, Undertaker gets one last shot at the US title. As he faces Shawn Michaels again for the championship. But it's not in a casket match. It's in a last man standing match at Money in the Bank for the US Championship. I also got a Hulkamania shirt from Hulk Hogan. Not from him directly, but about him. We lost him and Ozzy Osbourne at the middle of last year. And at the end of the year, we lost the actor for Sheen from Jimmy Neutron. We also lost the actor for the old man from Timmy Turner, the cowboy, white hair and white beard looking dude. And we also lost Guy Moon at the beginning of this year, right at the beginning. He was the composer for Danny Phantom and many, many other games and shows. So in the past year, we've lost like 5, 6 of the greats. So sad. Loss is one of those things where it's like it will never get any easier. Like if Marvel was R-rated, he would die first movie. Like I said, dude, it's not just him. They do that with almost every bowman. They give him unlimited arrows just because, more or less. Because if you don't, you kind of take away from them using the bow in the first place. Just ask Dad. Legolas almost has unlimited arrows all the time in Lord of the Rings. Tombstone pile driver.
Referees count at 7. This could be it.
9, 10.
Title change. We have a title.
Well, that was easy.
Here's your winner, and new WWE United States Champion, The Undertaker. A brutal loss for our now former champion.
Undertaker's the rightful champion. So yeah, after I'm done with the Vampire Diaries, Annabelle, Conjuring, and then just put Attack on Titan for the very near future, I'm going to be getting into books. This is not what I'm covering on the channel. What the frick? I guess if it's not technology, it's actually good enough to see. But yeah, this is from... You should definitely watch this dude. He makes every other scary YouTuber and content creator seem like a joke. His name's Mr. Ballin. And unlike guys like Chills, Southern Cannibal, Mr. Nightmare, he actually does better than every single one of them put together. he not only tells stories that are real, but he can make a newspaper article a freaking 20, 30, 40-minute story. And he goes really in depth, and he really freaking lays on the facts of like, hey, this has happened. This is real. This is how I'm telling it. And he turned some of the stories that he has told on the channel into his own novels. So, for example, this one right here. You look here. This story is basically, if you look right there, story is basically about a hunter, and he loses. He steals a Siberian tiger's meat, his boar meat. And Siberian tigers don't hunt people, but they are extremely dangerous to people. So what happened was, since the hunter stole the boar meat, he tracks the hunter and his 3 dogs to the cabin and then kills one of the dogs out in the woods after the dog runs because he's all scared, tears apart the shed for the boar meat, and claws at the cabin ferociously. But the thing that made it worse is that the hunter shoots the Siberian tiger because it's freaking scared. What else is he supposed to do? And then that leads the tiger to basically track him down after he leaves to try to go get help. But the legend is, if you are marked by the tiger, Siberian tiger, then it will hunt you down forever, no matter what. And you got to get as far away as humanly possible. And what happens is, while he's going out to look for help, another one of his dogs runs off. And then he ends up with his only dog going back to his cabin, seeing it all just destroyed. Not completely, but it is definitely shown that it was torn apart and like really badly freaking messed up. So after that, whenever he goes in the cabin, he hears whining, and it turns out it's one of his dogs that's still alive. And this was basically a trap. The Siberian tiger basically went to the cabin when he was not there, hoping that the hunter was there, laid the trap, and then the minute the hunter gets in to see his dog, the tiger just pounces. And then these 3 guys from a tiger hunting team in Siberia, they eventually find the hunter died because of the tiger. Like, come on. It's a Siberian freaking tiger. There ain't no way that hunter was living unless he got a dead-on shot whenever he did shoot the tiger. But the tiger is eventually killed by the team. But sad to that guy and the guy before the Siberian tiger killed him. Either way, this actually happened. So I highly recommend you guys check Mr. Ballin out. Not only to check out awesome stories like this, but hopefully get you guys wanting to buy books like this too. Now, this isn't what I'm going to be covering on the channel, but I am going to be covering book series. Elra? You're confusing me. Imagine dying. What the frick? Dang. Don't you think that's a little harsh? It's a Siberian tiger. Like, come on. Couldn't be me. Who's the one on crutches right now? You really think that you could take on a Siberian tiger by yourself? Oh, I don't even know if I could. it's a lot different when you're actually, you see, we joke about danger, but it's a lot different whenever you're actually up close and personal. And then another story is, let me go here. Another story, and like I said, this actually happened. What you want to pay attention to is this guy right here. I'll bring it a little closer. So basically what happens is this guy has basically a very abusive grandfather. And then whenever he is called from jail, by the way, to go to his grandfather's funeral, he swears that he sees that his grandfather's eyes twitch like he's still alive. And then when he gets home, he is actually, no joke, possessed. Not possessed, but like taken over. Like his grandfather basically, like, it's like a demon ghost kind of thing. Possessed is what I guess you could use in that phrase. Either way, what basically happens is it all goes black for him. He doesn't remember a thing. And every time that he sinisterly smiles, he makes it rain. Like, it doesn't matter if you're in the house or you're inside somewhere. The second that he perks up that smile, it rains. And he can make it rain over, and he can actually make water appear on people's bodies. And it just start like doing that. But this doesn't last forever. It's just like a not even a month occurrence that this happens. It might have been longer. I just watched this, but I could have been wrong. And then he eventually snaps out of it after a priest comes in and saves him. But yeah, that it's a creepy story. Like I said, I'm not covering this, but Mr. Ballin, like I said, the difference between him and every other scary what if YouTuber is that he gets into the facts 110%. So if there's any scary what if YouTuber that you want to see, I highly recommend giving him a look. Now, as for book series themselves, I'm going to be looking into the 39 Clues, Goosebumps, and other stuff related to R.L. Stine. And like maybe small others, but that's like mainly it. I used to read 39 Clues back whenever I wasn't on the internet that much. Like, it was my first YouTube channel. But I stopped because I started having more responsibilities and doing a lot more with my life. But now that I'm so close, very close to being completely done watching stuff, like entirely, everything that I could possibly think to watch, besides the fact that I just mentioned some stuff, that means that I can finally open the door back up to video game what ifs and book what ifs. Well, reading mainly, but I can actually do that stuff. You know what I meant. That reminds me of something. I can actually do Fortnite what ifs now. Did I talk to you about that? I'm pretty sure we talked about that. Not about doing them, but didn't you say that I should do them? So I will be. Because we had a Fortnite endgame event after chapter 6's ending, and it at the very end of it, with Godzilla, Homer, Kong, all coming together. Again, an endgame event that wasn't the end. I legit thought that Fortnite was ending. But what it basically has done now is that Fortnite explained that the 0 point caused all of what happened to happen. So what that means is that now that they have actually canonized events that I was so confused about, that means that I can actually do Fortnite what ifs now. Because up till then, I had no idea how to approach Fortnite because it's just confusing as frick since you put everything all into one. But now that it actually explained, now I can do it. Which I never thought that they would do that in the first place. But yeah, now the doors have been open for me to actually do those what ifs. Well, they might have, but they definitely went way more in depth in the endgame event. I know the 0 point was responsible, but I just wanted more story to be explained. And the endgame event actually cleared things up. Well, yeah, I never do the quests unless I actually want the XP. Because I just stopped doing that. I haven't even played Fortnite since Chapter 7 started. I experimented with it a little, but all the skins are like boring. There's no icon skins, and they're just all like new generation skins. The game itself is still good, but I'm just taking a break, more or less.
Kick to the abdomen. And next,
Spare!
the champ taking care of business here. Here's two. Somehow he kicked out. Somehow this title is coming to the ground. Now might be a good time to regroup. Rethink your plan. And Breaker cannot believe that.
Spare!
We might be moments away from crowning a new champ. Oh my God! You gotta be kidding me! What just happened? I don't know, but I think he just blew the roof off this arena. Main event Jey Uso with a close call right there. He definitely.
I keep forgetting how to freaking summon allies in Bloodline rules. How to summon allies in Bloodline rules in WWE 2K25.
To call in allies during a Bloodline rules match in WWE 2K25, use the Bloodline running payback. Press down on the D-pad.
Shut
hold
up
R2
for a
for
second.
We might see a new champion crown. Lining it up with the color. Here too. It's over. The reign is
No. No. We're rematching. Oh, my game crashed. That's fun. I know the quests have story, but it's like at the time I didn't really care unless it was at the end of a season or like a live event. I still got freaking 30 minutes left in the stream. Oh, that's right. I didn't tell you that I switched it from 2 to 3 hours on my birthday. So yeah, I extended the streams an hour. I was wondering why, like, I forgot that I didn't tell you, but I should have probably said that sooner. I'm almost done here. I ain't got that much longer.
The Intercontinental Championship held by over a dozen WWE.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, that's the game that we're going to play over here.
The champ is in control. He gets back into the ring.
Oh, come on. I was ready for a third spear. No! Ha!
He knew just what to do.
I bet that sucks, doesn't it? Oh, no.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, mother of God. Not the tribal chief.
Inserting himself into the match.
Jimmy Uso. Nice try there, champ. Oh. Yeah, this bloodline rules did not work out. We're going to do it a different way. just as a sort of kind of gift, and also because there really hasn't been anyone in the stream at all besides like one person. I think we're going to call it about a half an hour early. So for those of you who did join the stream, thank you for joining. I may or may not have an announcement on if I'm done with the current what if, and I'll like show a list or whatever for the next 6 stories. And then the next 2 lists. But I feel like that's going to be a Monday thing. And then obviously Sundays are always off. And with all that said, make sure to catch up and check out anything that you have missed or not seen yet. Because remember, February 27th is coming up here real fast. And besides that, with all that said, D, you want to say goodbye to people who may or may not still be here? Since, I mean, you are still part of the stream, technically. All right. See you guys later.